Hi, I'm Bernard Sheridan. I'd like to welcome you back to Swinguru, and the collection that we're doing is understanding how to operate Swinguru, understanding how the data works in Swinguru. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the 3D model. Now when we open up the screen, pretty much we're going to see something like this if it's in your two position screen here, which is over here. So if you set that up, what's going to happen is you're going to see our balance, which we spoke about earlier, and then you're also going to see your 3D model. Now that 3D model is of the player. So this is not an avatar, folks. This is an actual model of the person who you are videoing. So, and that's either yourself or a student. Okay, so what we're going to do is look at how you can manipulate this 3D model to look at it from different angles. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put that 3D model in a single space on Swinguru. So now when we see, this is a face-on view, and if you go over here to the right, you're going to see face-on, and you're going to see this is basically down the line view, and then you're going to see from behind or down the line view. So this one here is looking towards the player as they hit the ball towards you. This next one down here to the left is down the line. And then we have one more, which is overhead. Now once you get into these positions, what you can do is you can actually grab one of these 3 or 4 toggles here and manipulate this 3D model in space. Okay, so basically in cyberspace here. So this would be directly down the line. That would be that position. And then if I want to square it up, I can look at that from all different positions here. And then as I move through the swing with the player, and that little line is showing his hand path, I can manipulate that so I can see that hand path and what it's doing in relationship to the player in time and space. I can also move it in the opposite direction. So if I click on this left button, I'm going to be able to look from behind the player. If I click on the right, I'm going to be able to look down the line from in front of the player. I can go to the top and bottom and either look down on top and then of course manipulate the player in this fashion, also looking down over top to see that path and the player's 3D model. Or I can go right back to a face-on view, or I can just click any one of these views and they will take me to those views. So that's given me a lot of information that I can now look at that player, and as I move it or let it play, and if I just let this play, I can actually move that while the player is swinging, while it's repeating that play button. So and I can do that, of course, in real time, or I have this set up at like 26% of the speed of the swing of the player. So this will give you an idea of some of the things that you can do with the 3D model and moving it around to look at it from different positions and perspectives. So the great thing about this is now you're not just looking at something two-dimensional, you're getting some depth of field, and you're seeing where that hand trace is going, and information like that. We'll get deeper into hand trace and things like that in the data table so we understand in to out and out to in and how that affects the player's swing. So hopefully this little tutorial on understanding the 3D model in real space. Oh, you know what? Before we go back to that, we can actually look at markers too. But you know what? I'm going to hold that off for another video that works just on how to put markers on the player from different positions on the 3D model and on the two-dimensional model, which would be if we go to here and click on that little camera, there's our player two-dimensional model. Okay, and then if we click on here, we can see that player in 3D. So as we see that player swing, we can look at an actual 2D video and 3D video and move it around. We cannot manipulate the 2D video. We can manipulate the 3D video. But in this tutorial series, we'll get further into all the different things that you can do with Swinguru Pro. And I'm sure that as an instructor or as a student, this is a lot of great information, and you can see things that you would never see in a 2D model type situation like a standard camera. So once again, I'm Bernard Sheridan from Par Breakers Golf Academy, your swing consultant for Swinguru. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me at parbreakers@gmail.com, and I'll be right there in a very timely manner to answer any questions that you may have. So hopefully you have a great day. We'll see you next time.